Clasp method it is called. Next I'll show you. Am I visible in the camera? Fig leaf method. Fig leaf method. See, understand, there is one rule called 1-3-5 rule. 1-3-5 feet rule. 5 feet rule while standing. So when you are standing, this is you, for example. So how to show the open palms? Let us see first how to stand first. Okay. First, what not to do is don't put your hands in your pocket. See, unfortunately, when you people will go to corporates, you will make some mistakes. See, okay, your academics is good, your technical skills are nice, all that's fine. But most of us, we come from rural areas. Knowingly or unknowingly, we misbehave. And we don't know the kind of civic sense that we should have when we go in the corporate. And that is what I'm going to teach you today, tell you today. Yeah, see, understand. Many of my students are there abroad. They were from, same, Sangli city. Now they are abroad. And when I talk to them, they tell that, sir, please teach these things. Because we even did not know all these things. So teach all these things. And today I'm going to teach you all those things that will help you when you go in the corporate world, when you rub your shoulders with CEOs and CFOs, with students from, employees from all over the world. And understand, guys, when you are Indian and when you don't have this civic sense, or we can call it as common sense, which is not common, today I'm going to tell you about how to stand. How to stand. So I'll tell you about how to stand. And as an Indian, when you go there and you don't know how to stand, because unfortunately we have been never trained into this, and we go there and we don't know all these things. And not only you spoil your image, you spoil the country's image as well. So we have to be very careful about this. And that's what I'm going to tell you. So standing, how to stand. See, understand, there is one rule called 1-3-5 rule. 1-3-5 feet rule. 5 feet rule while standing. So when you are standing, this is you, for example. Okay? When you are standing with someone, there is a 1 feet of radius is there. In that 1 feet of radius, who can come close to 1 feet? There are certain people only. They can come close to that. Who are those? Loved ones. Your very close friends. They can come in the radius. I'm not saying diameter, radius. In that radius of 1 feet, they can come close to you, they can touch you. That's fine. So that you have to keep it in mind. 1 feet. So when you stand, keep this thing. First of all, I'm going to talk about the distance, then I will talk about the hand gestures and all these things. So this is 1 feet. Second circle will come and the radius will be 3 feet. Okay? These are the colleagues. You know them. They are your colleagues. They are your friends. They are your acquaintances. You know them. So you should stand 3 feet away from these people. All of you getting it? 3 feet away. Not more than that. Don't go very close to them. In between 3 feet, fine. So draw that radius and stay away from that person. Of course, you should smell good when you stand. I should not tell you this. Next is the 5 feet circle. Now, these are the people who are your boss, CEOs, your teachers. Of course, sometimes we need to go close to a person to show some document, like, that's fine. But once you've done that, again come back to your original place. That is 1, 3, and 5 feet rule. All of you understood this? Okay, so next time be careful about this rule. Very important thing. Okay, so this is 1, 3, and 5 feet rule. Now next is how to stand. Standing is very important, and how to stand. When you're talking to your teacher, when you're talking to your friends, when you're talking to your boss, how to stand. And that's more important now. Now I'll tell you how to stand. So when I say how to stand, it means your hands. Your hands play a very important role when you stand. Hands are very important, guys. Hands convey a message when you stand. We don't realize that. Hand gestures, very important, very powerful. Let me explain you hand gestures. Do you know? We communicate through hands actually. Do you know this? Hands are very important. Don't believe me? Okay, wait. See hand gestures. For example, got the message? For example, got it? I don't need to speak. Got the message? Next, okay, very, very interesting. All of you know this. Not like this. What is this? Cricket you love? Out. Hands are there. 6. See, how many messages are being given by hands? Aggressive hand gestures are also there. Aggressive. Finger pointing, aggressive. So, see, look at the hands, what they convey us. Huge messages there in hands. Clasp method it is called. Next I'll show you. Am I visible in the camera? Fig leaf method. Fig leaf method. Most of you do this. Right? Okay. While standing, we do this gesture. See, need to speak anything? What it shows? Respect. Hands talk a lot. They give a message. Now here, my hand and my face, my expression should match my feelings. There is something called as jazz gesturing. Means when you're jazz gesturing means when your hand and your emotions don't match. For example, it was a huge. This was huge. What is this? It was a very small incident. That will not work. So it should match actually. Okay. So let us come here. There are many hand gestures which I can tell you, but so while standing, you're talking to your boss, distance is 1, 3, 5 feet. How to stand? Usually we use the clasp method. Clasp method is in this way. I hope you can see this. Another is this way. Another is this way. Another is this way. So many ways are there. Okay. One I told you, fig leaf. Fig leaf. Some people dance. Dancing is there. Pockets in the hand. Another is Shaktiman. The gesture is there, right? So what should be the gesture? All of you understand. These are your palms. Your palms convey a message. When you show the palms, it gives a message that I don't have anything to hide. You understand why this is there? Because 50,000 years before, 1 lakh years before, when a person used to meet to another person, those tribals, they always had a fear that you are hiding some weapon because they would have killed you. So when you show open palms, then you are good, you are safe. Open palms. So how to show the open palms? Let us see first how to stand first. Okay. First, what not to do is don't put your hands in your pocket. Most important thing. Avoid fig leaf. Avoid clasp. What is the simple way? Simple way is crisscross. Criss-cross. See? One hand, another hand. How is this? Now one more thing I want to tell you. The movement of your hands show what's happening in your mind. If your hands are calm, your mind is calm. Agree? When your hands are calm, it shows that your mind is calm. Nervousness, hand wringing. It conveys nervousness. So in short, when you stand, dear friends, when you're talking to someone, maintain the distance. Don't put your hands in the pocket. Don't do that. Don't have this clasped position. Even don't fold your hands. Avoid this. Now, to do all these things, to remember all these things, it's going to take you time. Because we come from a background where we are not been taught all these things. So, it is going to take you some time. Be careful about this.